Hey friends, welcome back to another video. This stack of lovely wrapped items is my pre-order of the Love and Trip Travelers collection that I pre-ordered from Yoseka, and it just arrived. So let's unbox it and then I will go through and kind of share how I'm going to be setting up my new covers. In this order, it is also items for my stationery bestie, Sandy, because we placed a joint order together. A lot of the stores that carry Travelers Factory do the pre-orders so that a certain number will be guaranteed, and then the collection is opened up usually at a specific release date. In this case, it was April 24th when everyone can just purchase it normally. But sometimes there's the risk of it selling out. So to play it safe, we did the pre-order at Yoseka. And we did both get the Love and Trip pen holder. I personally love using the pen holders on my passport sized traveler's covers because when I'm using it as an everyday carry or a wallet, it's just really convenient to have it. So I wanted to get the matching red one. So this is Sandy's. She asked me to add this to the order, but it is just a Shachihata stamp ink pad. This one is from the Classic Color collection, I believe, and it's just called Red, and it is a really beautiful deep red. So wait, did she want this because she wants it to match her Love and Trip cover? I didn't even think about it until now, but yeah, that would be most likely a perfect match. So that's for Sandy. Okay. Really what I think everybody is kind of like curious about, personally I am, because I feel like Travelers Company photos do not do the leather covers justice, and sometimes you'll get a batch of leathers that appear differently than what is represented in the photos, and that's just due to natural leathers vary in their colors and their textures. So I'm very curious to see if these ones are more of a red or if they look more brown. This is something that I experienced with the re-release of the olive color a couple years ago. I was hoping for a true green olive color, and I've been disappointed because I feel like that color was way more brown than I expected. I wanted a real green color. So let's see what we get with this. I feel like from photos I've seen online on social media, it seems like it is a true red color. So let's take a look. So here they are. I just love the branding around the Love and Trip. I think the font, the colors, the little images that they have for this is so beautiful. And the color stickers are hearts. I'm definitely gonna try and keep those and stick them in my junk journaling stationery collection journal. First off, I love the protective slip covers that come with it. The imagery again is so cute, and I just love the fonts and the icons that they chose for this collection. I love that they're different for the different sizes. Like, that is really a nice touch that they have for this. Now the moment of truth. Let's see how red these covers are. Ooh, so far I like it. It's definitely like a rich maroon, but it's gorgeous. I was a little afraid it would be a little bit brighter red, which I don't love, but this is nice. And I was also a little bit afraid it would be, like I said, maybe a little too close to brown. If you can see in the light, it is definitely a true deep red, which is gorgeous. And there is that beautiful branded stamp that is on this new collection of covers. Beautiful. Let's see the inside. Oh yeah. It's definitely a beautiful, it's a lot brighter in person. You can't really tell on camera, but it is like a bright wine red. I like it because it's different from what we've ever seen from Travelers. So having like a more bold color, I love that. Oh, these are the special inserts that you get with the red cover, but you can also buy these separately. But it does come with it if you buy the covers. So, and they're different for the different sizes. So this is the one for the standard size. I love this. It's so cute. It has a pea stove, and love the fonts again. And then each first page has these super pretty letterpress cards that tear out, like a little memo card, which is really cute. I don't think I'll take it out because I think they're just so nice. Really beautiful. And then the back also has, yeah. I love that they're all different. That's so nice. I think they're just so cute. I don't think I'll use them. And then you just have the regular blank cream insert that you normally get with new covers, and then the special red letterpress insert. Okay. Now for the passport size. Oh, so nice. Yes, it matches really well. I'm really pleased because I was really nervous that it would not be red or look too brown. I think it translates a lot darker on camera, but in person, these are definitely a deep red. My passport sized one has a lot of variations and like kind of little spots. It's okay because for me, my passport size, I kind of just throw it around because I use it as an everyday carry and keep it in my bag and stuff like that. Oh, there's that beautiful inside cover color of the red. I like that it's so bold. The one thing I'm a little scared about is if using a regular insert or like even the zipper inserts, is it gonna rub off really badly on things? Because in the past, I've had colors rub off from the inside cover to different inserts and things. I mean, maybe I'll just have to protect it in a different way. And this one is so cute. It has a letterpress cat on the passport insert that you get. Again, you can purchase this one separately. And just like the standard size, it does have the 2 pages of memo cards. Really pretty. Also letterpressed. Ooh, I like these. And I just love that they're different for the passport size and the standard size. Such a nice touch. And then again, another blank cream insert. Just for fun, let's open this up and see how it compares to the covers. I love how they etched on the Love and Trip here, and then you have, of course, everything is pretty standard what they normally have on the pen holder. And oh, that deep red, look how nicely it definitely matches really well, and that'll go so nicely with the passport, which is normally what I use the pen holder for. This loop is pretty small for larger fountain pens, so normally I put it on my passport because then I can have a smaller pen or like a pencil easily accessible on my passport size. I have used it sometimes with a standard because it does fit really nicely as well, of course, but I just tend to use larger pens when I'm writing normally anyway, and so I do have like the Superior Labor pen loop, which I feel like holds larger pens, but I have the magnetic one, so I don't love that as much. I do have the 2-pen clip on the way, so I might try that one out, but normally I just use a pen sleeve with my standard size TNs. So I want to share how I'm going to use the new red covers, and this one is the current passport size that I'm using. This is like very maximalist of me, but I have all these 3 charms, and this is an olive passport size cover from the re-release. I feel like I'm gonna transfer this system into the red, and I want to keep it as like a wallet. I've seen a lot of people do that, but I think the red one is perfect for like a wallet for my purse. In Chinese culture, and I think in East Asian culture in general, red is a color of prosperity. So I don't know, I just like that nod to my culture and heritage, and I think red is a perfect color for a wallet because it's easy to spot in my bag as well. Eventually I would put the pen loop on it, but I don't want to mess this up yet. I think it's too pretty, and we'll see if I actually use it. I mean, yes, eventually I'll use the pen loop, but as you can see, I normally do have the pen loop and it does ruin the cover a bit. So I don't know, I'm just not ready to destroy this baby yet. So okay, so just a quick flip. I put in the plastic folder insert, which I feel like is super handy. I can put credit cards or like, I don't know, transit cards, whatever, in the front if I want to. I switched out the pencil board for the Love and Trip because let's stay on theme. I haven't actually used this one yet, so stays in there. We have the to and fro wallet insert. This is a Velcro, by the way, so that is very handy for cards or cash or what have you. And just this plain dotted insert, and that's it. That is what I think I'll just keep in here for now, and it's already really nice and slim, perfect for an everyday carry. I may put another insert in here, but for now this is really all I need. And then my favorite part is thinking about which charms to put on this cover. I mean, I switch out my charms often because I think that's just the fun. It's like accessorizing a purse, accessorizing these covers. But I have quite a few, so I'll have to take a few minutes and think about which charms I want on which covers. In terms of standard traveler's notebook covers, these are the 2 that I'm using currently. I did not have traveler's notebooks in my 2025 lineup for journals. I didn't really have a use case or a desire this year. I am mainly journaling in Hobonichi A6 journals, but of course this was sort of influenced by recent purchases that I made, such as this beautiful TSL Year of the Snake leather tag. I got that online from Japan. And this beautiful secondhand Yudo cover with the charms. So I've found some uses for these two, and it wasn't originally my plan, but so this is the reissued olive cover. In general, this one to me appears more brown, which isn't my favorite because I really wish it were more of an actual olive green. So this one I just have a I believe this was from Jet Pens. They used to sell notebook inserts with Tomoe River paper, but this one just houses some notes that I have from books that I've been reading. I try to jot down notes and thoughts while I'm reading and then after I finish a book. And I have a craft folder in here. So this one is super simple. I'm trying to use it more as I read, like have it next to me. And then this one, I just loved this cover so much, and I found it online, actually on Mercari US. And when I saw it, it was for an amazing price, so I did pick it up. It is fairly like scratched up and worn, but I don't mind. It also came pretty much with everything, the two charms and the insert, which is pretty rare to find all in a bundle at a pretty good price, so not super inflated or expensive. And this has my sterling ink, I think it's N1 TN size insert. And this one you may have seen in a past video, but what I've been doing is just, I always have so much like ephemera and things that I never use up. So I started adding it into this journal insert and then writing about either different happy mail that I received, or when I purchase things, I'll keep the labels and stickers. And I think it's a great way for me to just cut down on keeping all the labels and the papers and just making something. So it's kind of like a fun journaling experiment for me. So yeah, this one has been kind of fun, and I'm trying to be more consistent for adding things in here. So that is just this insert, and that kind of came out of exploring the sterling ink inserts. I've never tried it before, and so far I really like it. I mean, the paper of course is great quality, and I'm thinking maybe I'll get the larger traveler's notebook size insert from Sterling Ink because I kind of like the chunk. And it actually holds open pretty well even without like a clip. It's not too bad. I don't love the like fake leather cover though. And then this one is also kind of experimental. That's why it's in this cover. But what I did is I started swatching all of my sample fountain pen inks, and I've been categorizing it by color because I just have so many little vials of inks that have just been sitting around. Even if I'm not using them, I haven't ever really swatched everything. So one day I just took them all out. I categorized it as close as I could by color, and just have been starting to swatch them in this insert. So this is going to be an ongoing project, but I did a big chunk of it recently, and I'm going to continue it. So these are just the like sample ones that I have, and then I'm going to swatch all my inks that I have in larger bottles. This is just a blank white colored paper insert that you normally get with the Traveler's Company cover. And then in the front of it, I am trying to keep track of the pens that I have inked monthly. I mean, it doesn't always work out because sometimes I use up ink that I have in my pens. I try not to switch my pens and my inks so often because I'm super lazy and I can't clean my pens as often as I'd like. So I don't change them as frequently as I guess I used to. But overall, I'm trying to kind of track what I do have in certain pens and what I think about the ink color and the and the nib combination. Like some inks do write drier and scratchier with certain brand nibs, things like that. If the colors were a great match for a pen. So like this, the Leonardo Stile pen that I have in Desert Sand, it is a lovely combination with the Pilot Inaho, not only matching color wise, but also just the ink flow with that nib that I have. It's perfect, and it's one of my favorite combinations so far. So this is more like a creative setup. And this one, I feel like I will have more space for writing. I think ultimately I want to switch over to using my standard size traveler's notebook as a daily journal next year. It's also a great experiment because I feel like I've only used my traveler's notebooks for like travel journaling, and I'm not traveling that much. So I think it would be better served if I just use this more as like a day-to-day journal and maybe creative inserts as well. So I think for my Love and Trip cover, I would like to swap it out with what is in this like book note-taking cover. So I've taken out the Love and Trip insert. I just don't know if I'm actually going to be using it yet. Maybe that will be my next like creative Happy Mail insert. And I have this Baumkuchen TSL collaboration, their zipper wallet, which has some washi, some like stickers and things. I just really love the pocket, and I love that it kind of matches with the red. I thought that was appropriate. So it has the card holder pockets here, and then this zipper pocket, which can get a little bulky, I will say, but I think it's nice because it can hold lots of things, and I can even put pens in there. So I have that, and then just my note insert in here, and the craft folder, which I just have like random ephemera and odds and ends in here. I really want to keep this slim, and I want to keep this next to me while I'm reading. I just really love the idea of taking down notes to remember things better. When I find time to kind of move over to the Traveler's Notebook for daily journaling, so like maybe towards the end of this year, how beautiful is this insert from Sarika Studio? This is her gridded TN sized notebook. It has Tomoe River paper that is just so luxurious, and I love this ginkgo letterpress image on the front. I think this would look so nice in here as well. So eventually I would love to start journaling in this. Maybe I'll try it out, or when the urge happens to change. I just don't want to be overwhelmed with having so many notebooks at one time. Should we pick out some charms for these new covers? Honestly, I think I'm still not over the new TSL Year of the Snake leather tag that I have, and the TSL gourd charm. So I think I'm just gonna reuse this from my olive cover and put it on the red one. Okay, this is the final charm setup. I went a little maximalist again just because I can't help myself, and I think it looks really nice. We have the TSL Year of the Snake leather tag. This one, I love that it has the red in there. And then my favorite TSL gourd charm. I love it. And then I also kept that yellow gold elastic that I was using on the olive. I think it looks really cool against the red. Okay, and here's what I picked for the passport size. I want to keep it subtle and simple because this one, again, I like to just kind of throw in my bag and keep it for on the go notes and things like that. And I want to try to keep this as maybe like a wallet. I don't know. we'll see how that goes. But I picked this beautiful Traveler's Wood charm, kind of like a Japanese lacquer. I have this one in the lighter color as well, and I love them. And then this small cherry blossom one that came with the Tokyo collection that came with the little fish. But yeah, I love that. This one they always advertise as you can use it as the bookmark charm. So it's a little smaller than usual, but I love it. Very simple and subtle, and also no fuss. One reason I like these is because they're kind of flat and flush against the cover. Feels a bit nicer in the bag, and I know it's not going to really totally scratch up the cover. So these are the final charm choices. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.